Last time on MasterChef Canada, it was unhappy hour in the kitchen.
This challenge is driving me to drink.
As a cocktail-themed elimination challenge
You can't serve a dish like this the way it looks.
ended in a farewell toast to April Lee. Tonight, the top 4 home cooks hit the road.
Do I have to drive? I am not a good driver.
Finding inspiration at a world-class market
Brisket. Do you have brisket?
for a high-stakes challenge.
Never take this kind of risk normally.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna take it all.
There's a 1 in 4 chance that I can win MasterChef Canada, and that's absolutely insane.
I mean business today. I am here to fight.
This top 4, it's a battle of the Titans.
Welcome back to the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
You are the final 4, and you all have your sights on the ultimate prize, the MasterChef Canada title.
To walk away with a trophy and $100,000, you'll need to prove that you deserve it more than any other home cook here. And to do that, you need to be inspired. And that's what today's challenge is all about. Inspiration.
And what better place to look for inspiration than the MasterChef Canada pantry? Today, it's stocked with something extra special.
Are you ready to be inspired?
Yes, Chef!
Your time in the pantry starts now!
What? Okay.
Okay.
What? Where is everything?
The empty pantry makes me really nervous. I don't like surprises.
As you can see, the pantry is empty. But we promised you inspiration, and here is the key to it.
Oh.
Car keys. What is going on here? Do I have to drive? I am not a good driver.
Today, you're going to drive to Toronto's St. Lawrence Market.
Oh my God! That's so fun!
Widely recognized as the best farmers market in the world.
Awesome. I love going to the St. Lawrence Market. Anyone who loves to cook, it's their paradise.
Before you leave, we want to provide you with even more inspiration. And Alvin and Michael will show you what that is back in the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
So many surprises. So many surprises. Oh my God.
Mary, here to inspire you is your mother Myra, your boyfriend Aaron, and your Aunt Joni.
Mary. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm so happy to see my mom. I miss her. Hi, Mom.
Oh my God!
Matthew, all the way from Calgary, your mother Arlene, your father Michael, and from BC, your partner Stephen.
My family's in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Seeing my mom, I instantly cry because she's crying, and I know how proud of me she is. Even my dad's crying, and my dad never cries.
Veronica, all the way from Hong Kong, your father Alan, your mother Lily, and from Vancouver, your sister Alethea.
My mom has been an inspiration for me in the kitchen. I've had many challenges where I hear my mom's voice. But my dad's just a real inspiration to me in life. He's taught me about how to just be a person.
Yes.
Jeremy from Winnipeg, your sister Jennifer, and your nieces Gianna and Sophia.
Without my sister's family taking me in after the fire, I would be homeless. So I can only repay my sister by being a good uncle and being a good brother to her.
So, home cooks, is this inspiring?
Yes. Very inspiring.
Myra,
Yes.
are you surprised that Mary's made it all the way to the top 4?
I just think it speaks to her tenacity and her skill and her creativity and her passion for food and how it shows love.
Alan, I heard that you had your ticket booked from Hong Kong because you were so sure that Veronica was going to be in the finale.
That's right. Yeah, I have confidence in her.
Lily, where did she get that drive from?
From Daddy.
Stephen, are you at all surprised to see Matthew in the top 4?
No, I'm not surprised at all. I knew that he would be here, and I just can't wait to see him get to the finale.
Gianna, Sophia, what is your favorite food that your uncle makes for you?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Not only will your families help inspire the dishes that you're going to create today, they will also help you shop for them.
Awesome.
They will travel with you to the St. Lawrence Market, help you select the ingredients you need to make us a beautifully composed entree. Time to get into your cars and hit the road.
The home cooks now head to the St. Lawrence Market where, with their family's help, they'll decide on a dish that showcases their culture and background.
We're working with noodles, Daddy. What kind of meat do you think I should use?
Beef.
Beef. If you love food and you want to learn about food, you go to the St. Lawrence Market. This is so awesome. We haven't been shopping as a family for ages.
Look at all this stuff. Look at all that.
There are so many things to look at, so many different types of meats and vegetables.
Brisket. Do you have brisket? I have not been shopping with my family since high school. My mom is very good at picking up produce.
芫茜，阿媽幫我攞芫茜。
So, Mom, I really love your adobo, and I think I'm gonna elevate it. I'm gonna make a quail adobo. My mom has actually never even tried my food.
Don't forget the rice.
Yes, we have to have rice. I want to show them my version of Filipino food.
I think I'm gonna do a take on the family vacations when Nana lived down in South Carolina, like chicken and waffles almost.
Oh, we always had them on the drive down.
Right? We love breakfast for dinner in my house.
Okay, guys, what do you think if I make your favorite, kare-kare?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kare-kare is an oxtail stewed in peanut butter with Chinese eggplant and bok choy.
We need ginger, we need hot chilies.
I need lemon.
Kale.
Lemon's back there, go! My boyfriend Aaron has lost a little bit of weight. He's literally been eating carrots since I've been gone.
I think we got everything we need, guys. Yay! Thanks for your help! I love cooking for my nieces. I definitely needed this morale boost. I'm gonna use it to get to the end.
Welcome back, families, and welcome back, home cooks. You will now have just 60 minutes to compose one beautifully presented plate.
And the home cook who impresses us the most will automatically advance to the top 3.
Are you ready to show us and your family what you can do?
Yes, Chef!
Your 60 minutes starts now! Let's go, Matthew!
I really want to show my family everything that I've learned and how far I've come in terms of a cook and as well as a person. I'm making Taiwanese-style brisket with hand-pulled noodles and vegetables. I'm going the extra mile today because my family's here. Ron, you can do it.
From St. Lawrence Market, they would have gotten tons of inspiration. This is an opportunity for them to show off in front of their families.
Looking up at my nieces in the balcony while I'm cooking, and I can just see it in their eyes that they're so proud of me. I'm making an oxtail stew. This is something that we all love to eat, so I hope I do the dish proud.
Oxtail is seen all over Southeast Asia, and always as a soup or a stew, and with rice. Now, how he's gonna elevate it, I don't know.
I'm making a quail adobo. It's gonna be one of the first times I cook Filipino food on the competition, so my parents are here, and I want to do them proud by cooking a dish that I grew up on. Adobo is usually a nice soupy dish. It has a lot of vinegar, garlic, onions. That top 3 spot, I'm gunning for that top 3 spot.
I'm still impressed with those little birds. All that work and look at just that little bit of meat.
What inspires me and my cooking are memories and people and feeling. I always cook from my heart.
Oh yeah, bacon.
Oh, I forgot about the bacon. This is so our family.
Mary!
Hi!
Go through the whole dish with me. I'm really excited to listen.
I am making my take on chicken and waffles. I'm gonna do quail and sweet potato cornmeal waffle. It reminds me of my family vacations when I was young.
Well, tell me, how long have you been with your boyfriend?
6-7 years.
You know what they say, way to a man's
Through
heart.
his stomach.
That's right.
Oh, it smells so good.
Baby birds.
Quail is a delicious gamey poultry. Very similar to chicken, but it's very, very delicate and very easy to overcook.
Good thing we have pressure cookers in this kitchen, because without a pressure cooker, you would never be able to achieve the oxtail or the brisket in 60 minutes.
25 minutes. You have 25 minutes left.
My dad is very worried about the brisket. He thinks brisket is a bad idea. It takes a very long time to cook. So I really want to check on it.
Oh, Oh, no, Veronica pulled her brisket out and it's still raw in the middle.
Shoot. It's completely raw.
It's got to go back into the pressure cooker.
Has to.
Put it back in and let it go and hope it works.
Hi there, Matthew.
Hi there, Chef.
This is the first time you've made a Filipino-based dish for us in this competition.
This is about showing you guys our progression, and this is something I grew up on.
Arlene, how do you think it's looking from up there?
It's looking great, actually. I'm so happy.
That's fantastic. It's smelling delicious from down here.
I'm hungry.
Well, good luck with that.
Great, thank you, Chef.
Matthew.
It'll be beautiful, Chef.
I'm making a corn butter to go with my waffle. Having my family here, I am rejuvenated, and I want to show off.
Homemade butter. You got this, Mary. This is looking pretty darn good. Come on.
I only make butter for the people that I love.
This is so intense.
I'm pulling noodles in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Pulling noodles is a lost art. There's a lot of manpower, a lot of technique, a lot of skill. My dad has not seen me do this yet, so I'm excited to show him.
Pulling noodle is a real craft. Chef spends years learning how to do it.
They take apprenticeships, actually, learning from the masters in Hong Kong.
Top 3's on the line. I would never take this kind of risk normally in such an important cook, but today I'm doing it.
Really excited because we've been promised 2 elevated Filipino dish.
You got this, Matthew.
Let's represent, buddy.
The moment of truth coming up for Jeremy. He's about to open up his pressure cooker and find out if his oxtail is cooked.
It's soft.
Jeremy just took a jar of peanut butter and dumped it into his oxtail. Peanut butter is used all over the world for sweet and savory.
Ooh, they look good.
5 minutes. You have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
Oh, Veronica is opening up her pressure cooker, so I hope her beef is cooked.
My brisket is cooked, but it is tough.
1 minute. You have 1 minute left.
Feeling really good right now. It's just all a matter about getting it on the plate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
My mom's cooked this for me since I was a kid, so just knowing that she's watching me really hits in the heart.
We can't wait to taste the dishes that your families have inspired.
Matthew, you're up.
This is the first time that I'm showing my culture in this kitchen, and I'm very proud. This is my version of my mom's chicken adobo. I turned it into a quail adobo. Instead of making a soup, I made a jus, and I infused that with the flavors that would go in a natural adobo.
How does that make you feel to have made it this far and have your family here to witness how great you are?
It means so much for me just to see their faces up there looking down at me in this kitchen that I fought so hard to be in.
The eggs, I noticed, are perfectly cooked. Spot on. This is puffed wild rice?
Yes, it's not a Filipino meal without the rice. I chose to puff it to add some texture.
Look at that, perfectly pink. That's difficult to do because it's such a small bird. You might have single-handedly redefined Filipino cuisine in this dish.
Wow.
You might be onto something.
Hey there, Matthew.
Hi, Chef.
Beautiful, moist quail breast there. Nicely seasoned. Complex. Lots of great little flavors going on. A touch of heat. Just super savory and wonderful to look at. After tasting this dish tonight, I really get a sense that you're thinking like a chef and cooking like a chef.
Thank you, Chef. Wow. This has been the best critique I've ever had so far in the competition. I want my family to see me win.
Mary, can you please bring up your dish?
Walking past my family with my dish, I feel more pressure than in any other cook so far. I made cornmeal sweet potato waffles with seared quail breast, and underneath is just a bed of creamed spinach. It's reminiscent of chicken and waffle, but a little fancier.
know, I'm surprised, Mary. This is so delicious and perfectly seasoned, and I knew you did not taste it, right?
No,
you can't.
No.
Because you don't eat meat.
No.
You're missing something. I'm really excited to try this waffle with cream spinach, right? Wow! All the flavors, texture comes together. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Perfect, delicious family meal, except the butter. You know why?
Why?
Because it's so delicious and there's so little of it. You're a lucky bunch up there.
It would feel so amazing to win this challenge because my family's here to share it with me.
Veronica, please bring up your dish.
I know my brisket's tough. My dad's here, he wouldn't want me to lie to the judges, so I'm just gonna be honest and tell them straight up.
This is a braised brisket with hand-pulled noodles, pickled cucumber, and a selection of vegetables.
How are you feeling?
Very happy with my noodles, but I don't know if the meat's cooked through.
Brisket. It is an inexpensive cut that is so delicious when cooked in a very moist method. The beef brisket is a little on the underdone side. Possibly another 10 or 15 minutes, and it would have hit the sweet spot. But the flavors, rich, homey, big, bold flavor to it. Absolutely wonderful. Now the noodle, hand-pulled. Delicious. Good density, a nice toothiness to it, an elevated family meal.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Thank you.
I know my family's happy. I feel good.
Jeremy, please bring up your plate.
I'm taking a risk with this dish, but I want to share my culture with Canada. It's an elevated take on a traditional dish called kare kare, oxtail stewed with peanut butter. Typically, it's served with a bowl of rice.
I can see why this makes a great family dish.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud.
Oxtail in 60 minutes, that's tough.
I knew, but I wanted to go for it and take the risk.
Peanut butter, shrimp paste,
Yep.
and the rice cake, that's a nice touch because the Chinese say, if we don't eat rice, it's not a meal.
Same with Filipino culture, we eat rice with everything.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
I taste all the different textures, the smokiness, the different flavors. Everything seems to come together. You know, at first I saw the peanut butter, you know, it would have been a bit bland, but you know, with the saltiness from the fish sauce, it's just right, the seasoning. I think it just needs a little bit more kick.
Okay.
You know, a bit of a spice. Perfect family meal.
Thank you. I wish my mom was still alive to see this. She would be so proud, but I have her with me on my arm all the time.
Tonight, you all made knockout dishes inspired by your families and the stunning ingredients that you chose at the St. Lawrence Market.
But only the home cook who made the very best dish will advance to the MasterChef Canada semi-final.
And that home cook is Mary.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Mary. You have just advanced into the top 3 of MasterChef Canada. And you will now be in the semi-finals. But before you head up to the gallery, families, please come down and say goodbye to your loved ones.
This is my first solo win that lets me go into the gallery. This is the perfect time for it to happen because I'm in top 3 now.
We know each one of you is dying to be up there in the gallery. And that's why you have to nail this next pressure test.
The ingredient that will determine your fate in this challenge is a delicious saltwater treat. Fresh Atlantic sea scallops, hand-picked off the ocean floor by divers.
Have any of you ever opened a fresh scallop?
I have. I was a fishmonger, so I have taken a scallop out of the shell, but I've only done it a couple of times. I have not worked with fresh sea scallops before. I live in the prairies. They are hard to come by.
I know all the techniques about cooking a scallop. I know nothing about opening a scallop.
Tonight, you will have to make 3 mouth-watering scallop dishes.
Oh boy.
We want you to replicate them perfectly.
The first dish is a stunning scallop crudo. Crudo is Italian for raw. This sophisticated dish features thinly sliced raw scallops in a citrus dressing.
The second dish, beautiful pan-seared scallops with the pea and mint puree and passion fruit coulis. Mastering this dish requires perfect temperature control. Too much heat will destroy the scallop's silky texture.
The third and final dish is an elegant French classic, Coquilles Saint-Jacques. This dish relies upon several irresistible layers. First, a bed of mushrooms, then the scallops, delicately poached with white wine and herbs, then finished with a mashed potato rim.
On these 3 plates, we probably have anywhere between 12 to 15 techniques. That's a lot of technique even for me.
Please head back to your stations.
You have everything you need to perfectly replicate these 3 beautiful dishes, including 7 fresh Atlantic sea scallops. You'll need every single one of them, so make sure you remove them from the shell perfectly.
You'll have only 60 minutes to make all 3 dishes.
Making 3 scallop plates in an hour is insane. I am so happy I am up here.
The 2 home cooks who do best in this pressure test will join Mary in the MasterChef Canada semi-finals.
I really want to be in the top 3. I see Mary there. I have no problem battling her in the end, and I just need to get up there with her to do it.
The remaining home cook will leave the MasterChef kitchen tonight.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef!
Your 60 minutes starts now.
This is one of the toughest challenges. 3 difficult dishes, all in 60 minutes.
This is the most intense pressure test we've had yet. If I mess up just one thing today, I'm going home.
I want to be top 3. I want to earn my spot in the semifinal, and I'm going to get there by staying focused.
First of all, you've got to put on the things that are going to take the longest to cook. That would be the potatoes, followed by the peas to make the pea puree.
I am so organized. This is the most organized I've ever been in the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
This pressure test is all about time management, and Matthew can dawdle sometimes.
Next, you want to look at opening the sea scallops. You want to do that with absolute precision.
Look at Jeremy. He is opening up those scallops like he was a natural at it. Look at this, the speed and the precision.
I have pretty good knife skills because I'm used to cutting sushi, so hopefully I'll be okay. Hey, Chef.
Jeremy, you flew through the scallops. They're perfect.
Thank you, Chef.
But maybe you neglected the other ingredients that take a lot more time to cook than scallops.
I know the potatoes will be good because I cut them really small. My peas are going, so I think I'm still okay on time.
And I hope it pays off for you.
Thank you, Chef.
Stay tight.
I just noticed Veronica is struggling with her first sea scallop.
They only have 7 scallops, and they have to use every single one. So one mistake could be the end of their dreams.
The key to opening a scallop is patience, and I'm not very patient.
Find the hinge and push. Got it.
I accidentally sliced through that first scallop. There's a good 1/4 inch attached to the shell. Fail. This is gonna be a problem.
Veronica, how you doing? What happened here?
I lost a bit that was stuck to the shell on the first one, but I'm gonna make sure that I stay really close to that wall from this point on.
Practice with this. Look, watch. Clean strokes. That's the technique.
Understood, Chef.
Okay? That's all I can do.
Thank you. Come on. Clean stroke. Oh, so much better.
Back on track. Those scallops took me a little bit longer than I would want, but I'm feeling much better.
Everything seems to be coming together now, and I think I got this.
30 minutes. You have 30 minutes left.
A true competitor is going to go home today. I have to bring my A game or else I will be going home.
Hi there, Matthew. So you're the last one to open and clean your sea scallops. Is that a part of your strategy?
Yes, chef. I want to make sure that they're as fresh as I can to serve for you guys. Scallops are probably one of my favorite things to cook. I have to do them justice today.
Which of these 3 dishes will you find the most challenging?
Probably the Saint-Jacques. I've never cooked it before. There's so much different flavor and technique in just that one dish. So I think I'm gonna have the most trouble with that one.
Carry on, Matthew. Look forward to seeing the dishes.
Thank you, chef.
At this point in time, the home cook should really start slicing the scallops with the Coquilles Saint-Jacques.
Time is running out, and I need to get the Coquilles Saint-Jacques in the oven.
Then what I think they should be doing is taking a small pot, adding some beautiful fresh herbs to it with a white wine, and poaching those sea scallops to perfection, sautéing the mushrooms, making a light, fluffy potato puree, producing a beautiful gratinade finish so it's golden brown on top and totally delicious. Next, there is the crudo, where it's all about adding delicate flavors without cooking the sea scallop. You have to use a super sharp knife and make sure every one of those slices count perfectly.
Jeremy's doing a beautiful job slicing through those scallops for his crudo.
And he looks so comfortable doing it, too.
I'm feeling the pressure, but it's got me laser focused, and I'm going through these scallops like nobody's business.
Veronica, on the other hand, looks like she's sawing through them. I don't want to see jagged edges.
Right.
The knife less drag.
I try to just cut straight down, and I have smushed my scallop.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it.
Next, you want to make the pea puree.
I pull my pea puree out of the blender, but I want to get it even smoother, so I try to pass it through a sieve. And it's not going through. So I'm just gonna have to leave it.
No time. Just gonna get it in.
Now, my technique when I'm searing scallops is to sear them only on one side, and I use a little bit of sea salt. I don't use any black pepper, because the black pepper, I think, overpowers the delicate flavor profiles of the scallop.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi.
I put my oil in the pan, and it starts smoking. I'm running out of time, and I'm starting another pan for my scallops.
5 minutes, 5 minutes left. I want to see plating now. On that plate, I want to see a perfect replication. Look at Matthew. He just dumped all his pea puree into the sink with less than 2 minutes left.
I want to yell at Matthew. He needs to pick up the pace.
Shoot. Jeremy's bringing his up to the front already.
30 seconds. You have 30 seconds left. Come on. Get it on a plate, Matthew. Come on, let's go. Matthew, you gotta bring it up. Bring it up, Matthew. Come on, Matthew. Bring it up.
Matthew hasn't brought anything up yet.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Wow.
I know that I did really well in this pressure test, and I'm thinking that I'm not gonna be the one going home.
That was for me the most difficult cook yet, but I tasted all my food and I know it tastes good.
I look at my crudo, and I can't believe I forgot my black salt.
Beautiful.
Thank you, chef.
Are you surprised with yourself?
I am. I'm from the prairies, so it's my first time ever working with live scallops.
Puree is stunning. It's absolutely ethereal, a word I don't normally use. I wish this wasn't just a tasting and I could actually eat the whole plate because it's delicious.
Thank you.
You just nailed that.
Yes.
Hi, Jeremy.
Chef Alvin.
Well, I can tell you, this is beautifully sliced, nice and thin. You can see the shadow of the knife through that. Every single scallop is beautifully cut. You can see they're perfectly round. Good work there. Crudo. Everybody thinks this is simple, but it's like a tightrope. Nothing should overpower each other. This is harmony. Everything is working together.
Yes.
But you got two very strong challengers.
So the the Coquilles Saint-Jacques. Have you ever had that dish in a restaurant?
No, I've never even heard of it till today.
You have a nice, even gratin over the sea scallop and the sauce on the mushroom portion. A little darker on the potatoes might have helped the cause a touch. The flavors are wonderful.
Thank you, chef.
It is delicate. The sauce is there, it adds nice moisture. Could have done with just a touch more salt, but it's a very good showing.
Thank you,
well
chef.
Done.
Thank you.
I'm terrified of Jeremy's beautiful plates because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in the top 3. And that means I'm gonna have to compete with this noob Jeremy.
This is not your best work, this dish right here. This looks a little bit like you rushed through it. Did you strain your pea puree?
I did not. I didn't get a chance to, chef.
I can tell. It's very rough.
Yes, chef.
This dish is all about finesse.
I know, chef.
It's under-seasoned.
Yes, chef.
When you go to a restaurant and you have scallops, what will make you send the scallops back?
An overcooked scallop, chef.
Do you think these scallops are overcooked?
I'm not sure.
Steaks can't get much higher than this right now. Perfectly cooked?
Oh my God.
Texture, smooth and delicious. Fantastic.
Matthew,
Hi, chef.
I'm here to taste the crudo. So tell me, is everything there?
No, chef. I forgot the black lava salt. Time just got the better of me, and I forgot to put it on the plate.
I would say these are nicely cut. This piece in particular, maybe a little bit uneven, too thick on this side. Well, it is under-seasoned, lacks that kick from the salt. It's a very, very crucial mistake at this stage of the game. I hope it doesn't cost you.
Hi there, Matthew.
Hi, chef.
Beautiful little gratin on top. Nice big chunks of sea scallop. I see the mushroom, a bit of the juicy sauce at the bottom. Very nice. Beautiful, sweet, light on the sauce, seasoned just right. The potatoes, the lightest yet. Very nicely done.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, Matthew.
After hearing Jeremy's critique, Jeremy is safe. So I think it's down to me and Veronica.
Against all odds, pulled off 3 scallop dishes.
Yes, I did, chef.
I have not seen you struggle like that in this competition.
Techniques need to be practiced in order to be mastered, and I've never opened a scallop in my life.
There's a lot of pepper on this scallop.
I have been told that I under-season, and maybe I was a little bit more heavy-handed this time.
It's about that balance, right?
It is.
Well, I'm gonna try this pea puree. It's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
It's very smooth. The mint comes through. It's not overpowering. But obviously, this is a scallop challenge, so it's about these scallops. A lot of pepper, but where's the salt? You can barely taste it. Some really strong dishes here. I have no idea what's gonna happen right now.
Thank you, chef.
Veronica, are you happy with this?
My slice is not perfect, but I'm not unhappy with it.
You have torn your scallop, you can see. Bits there. I must say, it definitely tastes good.
Thank you, chef.
I think you got all the harmonies together. Seasoning, the vinegar, the sugar, absolutely perfect. So this dish, to me, it's a great dish. I hope these little tears is not gonna stop you from getting on to the top 3.
I hope not either. Thank you, chef.
Hi there, Veronica.
Hello, chef.
I think you've managed to get a nice little gratin on the potato, plus a little on top of the actual scallop itself. Let's taste it. Taste of the sauce in the Coquilles Saint-Jacques, beautiful. Really nicely seasoned, cooked wonderfully well, and a generous amount of sauce in there. Where I feel this dish suffers is the volume of potato to the actual sea scallop itself. That balance issue has set it off kilter for me.
Understood, Chef.
For someone who's had to clean their own sea scallops for the first time, put out 3 replication dishes, it's amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
But not without a few flaws.
Matthew had a pretty rough critique, so my fingers are crossed. I'm hoping I make it through.
We've tasted all your scallop dishes, and now we need to take a few moments to discuss. They're not making it easy for us.
This is going to be very difficult.
I might not have mastered the scallop technique, but my flavors were there. I deserve to be in top 3.
It was down to those fine details, and it was about showcasing those beautiful sea scallops.
I'm not sweating, I'm confident. I know that I did really well in this pressure test, and I'm not going home right now.
But there was one who just missed the mark.
Just slightly, though.
I'm really nervous. I don't want to go home yet. I have so much more left to give, and I really want to get there.
All right, let's go tell them. Replicating 3 dishes in just 1 hour is an astonishing feat, especially when it involves opening and cleaning 7 fresh Atlantic sea scallops.
All of you impressed us, but one home cook absolutely crushed this challenge. And that home cook was Jeremy.
Yes! Good work, Jeremy.
Good luck.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Tonight, we saw what you're really capable of. And now, you're in the top 3, and we hope you keep it up. Please remove your apron and head up to the gallery.
I won the pressure test. I feel great. Nothing can stop me now but myself, and I'm just gonna keep getting better.
Matthew, you forgot one of the most important tools in a chef's arsenal, salt. And as a result, your flavors fell a little flat.
Veronica, you struggled from the get-go with your cleaning and your knife work. And sadly, it undermined what made it to the plate.
We know you're both extremely talented home cooks. You've proven it again and again. And that's why this is such an incredibly difficult decision. But after taking every dish and every component into consideration, we felt that one of you treated the key ingredient with more finesse and more respect. And that home cook was Matthew.
Congratulations. You did so great.
You're awesome.
Matthew, you are now in the top 3. Remove your apron and head up to the gallery.
Wow. Thank you, chefs.
Being in the top 3 is absolutely huge, and I'm ready to take it all the way to the end.
Veronica, you came into this kitchen with undeniable intelligence and skill. But during your time here, we saw you grow and start to cook with both your head and your heart. Your dream is to become a Michelin inspector, and no one here has any doubt that you'll make that happen. Please come up and say goodbye.
Coming here, I have accomplished things that were beyond my wildest dreams. I made friends, I learned new things, and I showcased my culture, everything that I represent.
The Japanese egg takes a high degree of skill. You did a great job.
Thank you, Chef.
I feel good about that.
Extraordinary presentation, extraordinary technique. I can't find anything to fault on this.
I'm so unfamiliar with happy tears, but I'm just so happy that I did everything I wanted to do here. I took big risks, I got big rewards, and I've learned to cook from my heart.
Best wishes, guys.
Next time, the final 3 face a tough crowd.
These 13 extraordinary chefs hail from all across the country.
This is super intimidating.
In a decisive semi-final.
I'm the strongest plater here, and this is gonna get me into the finale.
That only the best will survive.
This is the one to win because I want to be top 2.
I just can't fry them all at the same time. I really just want to sit down and give up. I am literally falling apart.